What's Pappy up to? Working on Nana's Gator. Starter's been failing miserably. We'll tear it apart, see if we can make it work better. Let's take a look. Yeah, so the Gator hasn't been starting really well, especially in the morning when it's cold. It's probably solenoid. In fact, usually you tap it right on the solenoid a couple times. You can get the hammer and it'll start right up. So we'll pull the starter out and disassemble it enough to play with it. Probably clean the solenoid up. At least we got good access here. So let's get started. Alright, so we got the starter out, and there's a solenoid on top here. Comes off pretty easy, and you can actually change just the solenoid. There's the connection for the internal wiring on the starter itself. Get that off, and then there's just a couple screws on the back side, and it'll pop right out. We'll see what this looks like. We'll take a look at the drive also here, make sure that's smooth, and let's get it torn apart. Alrighty, got the solenoid out after a little bit of wrestling and got a little bit of a different spring, although it looks like it's pretty loose and goes in and out like it's supposed to. The spring is kind of a weird setup. I'll get this removed and you can actually see the little piece that slides back and forth, and there's a spring behind it. So we'll clean in there and we'll clean up this itself. It's got a little bit of rust on the edges and worn out. Maybe smooth it all out. Got a very light bit of lube. Normally it's dry. So here it is. They actually cleaned this piece up, I don't know if you can tell, but just with a wire brush, and then decide to put just a little bit of slight light lube on that and in the gear. I use this garage door opener lube. It's a little thicker than like WD-40. Worked pretty good. Let's get it reinstalled, put it back together, and see if this thing works. Let's see if it's gonna start. Oh, gotta connect the battery, don't I? I was like, hey, I'm getting nothing. All right, let's go connect the battery. Now, if everything works, it should start. All right, well, now we'll see how long it lasts. Nope. Only lasted a couple weeks. Ended up putting a new starter in after all. Well, that was fun practice. Maybe next time.